a world where everyone's trying to be heard, where people talk just to fill the quiet, silence feels like a lost art. But here's the truth. Silence isn't weakness, it's power. The Stoic philosophers knew this long before social media made noise the new currency. Epictetus once said, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue, because a stumble heals." But words, once spoken, can't be taken back. In today's loud, restless world, the quiet one often stands. Tallest silence isn't empty, it's control, it's patience, it's self-mastery in motion. So today we're diving deep into 6 powerful moments where silence becomes your sharpest weapon. 6 times in life, where holding your tongue doesn't mean weakness, it means you've already won. Situation 1. When you're unfairly criticized, picture this. You've been working your tail off for weeks. You pour your effort, time, and pride into something, and someone just tears it apart. Maybe your boss disses you in a meeting, maybe family throws shade at your choices. Your gut reaction? Defend yourself, prove them wrong, fight back. But Marcus Aurelius, the emperor who ruled the mightiest empire on earth, said something simple. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. If what they're saying is false, why waste your energy? And if it's true, use silence to reflect, not react. Because when you stay calm, you starve the fire of oxygen. You shift from reaction to control. Your silence says, I don't answer to chaos. I answer to truth. And that's real strength, and not loud, not flashy one, but unshakable. Situation 2. When others are boasting, you ever been in a room full of braggers? Someone flexing their new car, their job title, their follower count? You can almost feel their insecurity, because people who constantly talk about themselves are usually the ones still trying to convince themselves. Seneca nailed it when he said, work in silence. Let success make the noise. That's the real game, because when you're truly confident, you don't need to broadcast it. You just keep building. Let them talk. You keep moving, because quiet confidence speaks louder than 1,000 humble brags. The loud ones fade fast. The silent ones, they last. Situation 3. When you're angry. This one's tough. We've all been there. That moment when anger hits, your chest tightens, your pulse spikes, and the urge to clap back feels irresistible. But Epictetus warned us, better to trip with the feet than with the tongue. Because a physical fall, you recover from, but reckless words? They leave scars that never fade. When you speak in anger, you're handing your peace to the person who disturbed you. Silence doesn't mean you're letting them win, it means you're not letting them control. You breathe, step back, let the storm pass. Because silence in anger isn't suppression, it's strategy. It's transforming chaos into clarity. You'll thank yourself later for the battles you never fought. Situation 4. When facing rumors or lies, here's one that tests your soul. Someone talks behind your back, they twist your words, spread stories that aren't true. You want to defend yourself, right? You want to shout your truth. But Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. When you stay silent, you're showing something louder than words. Unshakable self-respect. Because lies have a short shelf life. Truth always finds its way out. People who gossip crave reaction. Don't feed it. Stay grounded. Stay focused. Let your results, your energy, your life be your rebuttal. Rumors fade. Integrity doesn't. Situation 5. When you're in pain or grieving, this one's heavy. Seneca once said, what need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears. He didn't mean don't feel, he meant feel deeply, but wisely. When life breaks you, when you lose someone, something, or yourself, words can't always reach that space, but silence can. Silence gives you room to breathe, room to heal, room to remember that pain isn't the end. It's a teacher. In silence, you meet your true self, the part of you that survives. The Stoics didn't hide from suffering, they turned it into wisdom. Silence doesn't erase pain, it transforms it. From noise, into growth, from hurt, into strength. Situation 6. When you're insulted, someone takes a shot at you. They throw shade. They talk trash behind your back or right to your face. Your instinct? Fire back, prove your worth. But Epictetus said something legendary. If anyone speaks ill of you, do not make excuses. Say only, "He does not know my other faults, else he would not have mentioned only these." That's cold-blooded wisdom right there. Because when you don't react, you expose their weakness, not yours. The moment you respond with silence, you take back control. You say, "Your words don't define me. People can insult your name, but they can't touch your peace." That's the mark of someone who's truly free. Let's reflect. What's the real power behind silence? What did we learn today? Silence isn't the absence of sound, it's the presence of power. In criticism, silence disarms. In boasting, silence humbles. In anger, silence protects. In rumors, silence preserves. In pain, silence heals. In insults, silence reveals strength. Every time you hold your tongue, you're proving mastery over the hardest thing to control, yourself. That's Stoicism in motion. That's power most people never discover. The world will always tempt you to shout louder, to argue harder, to prove your worth to people who don't matter. But remember this, the loudest person in the room isn't the strongest. The calmest one is, the Stoics taught. He who controls his tongue controls his life. Silence isn't about being passive, it's about being precise. It's about speaking only when it truly matters. So here's your challenge for the week. Pick one moment, criticism, anger, insult, and whatever comes your way, hold your silence. Breathe through it. Watch how much stronger you feel, because silence doesn't mean you're doing nothing. It means you're doing something powerful, choosing your response. And in that choice, you discover your freedom. This is Stoic Spark. If this message grounded you, hit subscribe, tap the bell icon, and drop a comment below. Write "done," because silence doesn't need to shout to change everything.